Hello. I think we are live on TikTok and almost to be live on YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Crossword Live, where we solve one of Arkadium's crossword puzzles together. My name's Jack. I will guide us through this crossword, but these are really the most fun when they're collaborative. So you can always see the clues in this green panel right here, and if you think you know an answer, type it into the chat. I will try to incorporate everyone's feedback and guide us through this puzzle. So, as a little tradition, I need to set up my chats, which unfortunately has to happen after the stream starts. So bear with me for 1 second while I set these up, and hopefully that'll give some people time to join anyway. All right. We got the YouTube chat going. And we got the TikTok chat going. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I think I can see you guys. Who's ready to solve a crossword? I am. And today's puzzle... Okay, so let me start by saying yesterday's puzzle was really tough. It was a really challenging crossword. And so we're reining it in a little bit today. I'm not saying that this puzzle is going to be a walk in the park, but it should hopefully be much more approachable than yesterday's puzzle. And it's called Breakfast Table. It's by Sally R. Stein. And so hopefully we'll be getting some breakfast-related content today. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm sure this puzzle is going to make me hungry. And we're starting off at 1 across with cities with harbors. So I'm going to look at a few clues, give people time to join, and just start shouting your answers out. Let's really crowdsource this puzzle. Hey, Luncharoni. So we got fathers informally. Hey, Ryan. A numbered musical work. Interesting. So we got fathers informally, a numbered musical work. Be furious, huh? Maybe like to rage or to fume or something like that. And we have mouse catching devices. Okay, what catches a mouse? Hey, Andre. A thin cord. I really have no immediate instinct on this. Hey, Sergey. You want to get our first answer today? Numbered musical work, do you know it? Be furious. Mouse catching devices. Maybe we'll have more luck with the acrosses. We got cities with harbors. So this is probably plural, right? When the clue is plural, the answer is plural. So at least we can plunk an S in here. Maybe get the ball rolling. We can check if that S helps at all. A thin chord, though. Not really sure. 6 letters starting with an S, probably. Sergey does get the first answer. Nice work. Yeah, I like traps for mouse catching devices. That seems to fit the clue, fits the squares. And we're rolling. Hey, Remick, 2021. Do you know a numbered musical work? Or maybe Stefan will beat you to it. 5 vertical, Andre, string. Ah, yeah, nice. Thin chord string. That's totally plausible. And all the crosses look good. Yeah, good work. So now we got more letters for these acrosses. Oh, we didn't even see this clue. Take blank, disassemble. So we're filling in a blank in a way that means disassemble. And like yesterday's puzzle, this puzzle will have a theme, I believe. So, and normally the theme lives in these long across entries. So 17 across, 30 across, 48, and 65 will probably be our theme entries. And they're all going to have something to do with breakfast table. Polycubism. We're getting comments on YouTube. Awesome, you guys are helping. Yeah, cities with harbors is ports. Love it. Nice work, polycubism. And take apart. And just like that, the first corner, done. Dunzo. Let's make sure the crosses make sense. Fathers informally. Yeah, so pa's, right? Like you call your dad pa, but again, the clue is plural, so the answer is going to be plural. What about a numbered musical work starting with OP? And be furious. R-A blank blank. I thought be furious was going to be fume, like I'm fuming, but that does not fit with the letters we have, so gotta reorient. Hi, Lynn. Help us solve this crossword puzzle. Do you know a brown photo tint? Opus. Yeah, nice work, Sergey. I tend to agree. I think a numbered work is going to be an opus. And let's check out this first theme answer. We got an answer from Stefan as well for the brown photo tint. Nice work. Ooh, and polycubism is coming in with rage. And just like that, you guys solved the first corner. Nice. Nice. We're flying today. So 17 across is lumps that sweeten coffee. And we already have sugar in the grid. So what are these last 5 letters going to be? Hey, Esme. What are these last 5 letters going to be? And we can check some of these entries in this little second of the camel's hump. I don't know why I always picture these as like a camel's hump. I don't even know if camels have 3 humps. Business TV channel. Who watches a lot of business TV? Not me. Not me. Okay, so this is a prefix for shoot of medic? Oh my god. I don't really know what this means. Oh, I think this might be or. Maybe this is a typo. Yeah. Sergey's saying para. So parachute, paramedic. So prefix for shoot or medic, I'm guessing was what was intended here. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding something. But yeah, that makes sense. Para. The computer's brain. And it tells us it's an abbreviation. So we got the computer's brain. Sergey knows about CPUs. Nice work. Catches as a criminal. Not much to go off here. And then bakery loaves. Next to Fidel of Cuba. We know this one, I think. Alexander also had CPU. Nice. Nice work. Yeah, everyone's screaming Castro. That's right. This C blank blank C. Okay, business TV channel. Anyone seeing this? This is going to be some network. They're usually named just a string of letters anyway, right? And we got polycubism and Alexander also getting Castro. Good work, everybody. CNBC for the business channel. That seems right. And then we got bakery loaves, starting with a BR, and catches as a criminal. Yeah, I think you're right, though, polycubism. I mean, the crosses are looking good. And then we still have this long across answer. Who has had their coffee this morning? I'm sure all of you. You can't do a crossword without coffee. Polycubism writes naps for catches as a criminal. What do we think? No sweetener in Stefan's coffee. So you like it black. So you have no idea what this could be. You've never even heard of sugar. I don't put sweetener in my coffee either. Hi, Karima. Help us solve a crossword. Do you know a word for shun socially, starting with SN? Or bakery loaves? What gets sold in a loaf at a bakery? I think we have an idea for that one. Got into a chair. Okay. So this looks like sat. Again, the clue is in the past tense, so the entry is going to be in the past tense. Yeah, Polycubism writes it's likely bread, though naps was a guess. Yeah, so bread, or I guess breads, again, plural and plural, is looking good for bakery loaves. Yeah, sugar lumps could have been the answer, but it doesn't seem to fit. Oh, I guess lumps is in the clue, so it's probably not in the answer. Um, and yeah, maybe naps wasn't correct. What is a word for a four-letter word for to catch a criminal? Catches as a criminal. You don't nap a criminal, but you do something else. Oh, and then we have a lot of blank space here and sealants around windows. I don't know what this is getting at. Hi, Ali Izan. Nabs. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you nab a criminal. That's like to catch, to arrest, to snag. Um, and Polycubism writes that it fits with sugar cubes. Awesome. And just like that, sugar cubes is a lovely entry to start a puzzle. Um, and this is going to be our first theme answer. I mean, the title of the puzzle is Breakfast Table. So we might be getting breakfast related foods or items found on a breakfast table as our kind of uniting theme in today's puzzle. And it's very appropriate for crosswords because I feel like crosswords are a morning activity. Let's see, 18 down is sealants around windows. And what do we have here? Angler's worm. Huh. So I guess an angler is someone who's going fishing. What's their worm called? I'm not sure. And then to shun socially. We can also go here, 25 across, we have a couple of letters. We have sound of a leaky faucet, dr blank, blank, two blanks. Sergey writes bait. Must be for the angler's worm. That fits the clue, fits the entry, nice work, I like it. And to shun socially, we only have one letter left here. The B actually really helps, right? This is looking like snub. Like if you snub someone at the Oscars or something, you're sort of shunning them. Snub feels like a less harsh word than snub feels like a less harsh word than shun. But it seems plausible, although do correct me. Esme writes drip for sound of a leaky faucet. Yeah, that seems right. And let's check 30, which is probably another theme answer. Dairy drink portion that might be skim. Interesting. And we also have another answer. Polycubism writes caulk for sealants around windows. But remember, it's plural, yeah. So I think that does look good. But it would be caulks because of sealants. I think that looks good. Nice work. Family reunion group, huh? And what do we have at 31 down? A major malfunction. By the way, so far on every single stream, I have frozen on TikTok a few minutes into the stream, and then I'm back within a few seconds. So if that happens, stick around. I will be right back. But today I have kind of a souped up internet connection, and so I'm hoping it doesn't even happen. Dairy drink portion that might be skim. Okay, so skim is making me think milk, right? Skim, you have skim milk, you have 1% milk. And this also kind of fits with our theme a little bit, right? At least it's a food item. It's maybe something that could be seen at a breakfast table. And while we mull that over, why don't we go over here? 10 across, we got minor error. Minor error, bike wheel, and plants underground portion. All 4 letters, and we got nothing in the grid. Hector, Bruno, you guys know your bike wheels? Polycubism writes, bro, I just realized this could be an AI channel. What do you mean? Am I AI? How can I prove I'm human to you? Do you have a CAPTCHA for me? Rural hotels. Yeah, where is everyone from? Yesterday we had someone joining from Thailand. Esme writes glass of milk. Nice, nice work. Yeah, I like this. Daily drink, portion that might be skim. So skim milk, glass of milk. Good work. And yeah, I'm thinking that the theme here is yeah, polycubism is making me laugh. Um, he says or she says I seem real. I'm glad I seem real. Bonastasio's coming from Brooklyn. Welcome. That's not far from me. Okay, so we have sugar cubes and we have glass of milk, which are both items seen at a breakfast table. So I think we already kind of cracked the theme of this one. And we're still working on Romania. Welcome. Minor error, bike wheel, plants underground portion. And what's this one? Rural hotels. By the way, do you guys solve a lot of crossword puzzles in your free time? Are you solving Arkadium's puzzles or anyone else's puzzles? Oh, we have root. People are saying for plants underground portion, I'm guessing. Yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. What kind of crosswords do you guys like? Or other word puzzles? Let me know. Canaries and collies. It's kind of an interesting clue. What do canaries and collies have in common? And then we also have metal in barbells and roaring big cat. I'm thinking of like the movie studio that has that roaring lion right at the start. Is that MGM, the studio? Roaring big cat has got to be a lion, right? And Esme's given us iron for metal in barbells. I like that. That definitely seems to fit. Minor error. Wow, we got a ton of people joining. Mar, welcome. Who knows a minor error? Blank Li blank. Minor error. We got bike wheel, and we got rural hotels. Next person to get an answer gets a special kudos from me. Yeah, Bonastasio confirms it's MGM with the roaring lion in its logo. Ins, all right, Sergey gets my special kudos. Good work, my friend. Yeah, ins for rural hotels. We've got this long down entry that we haven't looked at. Suburban lineup of stores. Interesting. Ah, a slip. Good, good, good. For a minor error, like a slip up. Make a small slip up. Love it. Does that help with canaries and collies? Who's seeing this one? This is kind of a fun clue. Hey, Juicy Drop. What do canaries and collies have in common, other than the fact they both start with a C? Yeah, pets. It wasn't clear to me because it sort of seems like, canaries and collies don't have that much in common. We got birds, we got dogs, but people do have both of them as pets. Nice clue. Okay, and then bike wheel is looking like tire, right? Like once you get all those letters, it really comes into focus. So let's check this 10 down now. So suburban lineup of stores is strip M blank blank blank. And what is this IF thing? Oh, okay. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sure we've all heard that at some point in our lives. Hello, if you're just joining. If you're just joining, what's the epic poem about the Trojan War? 5 letters. Trivia, fast. A state-run numbers game. And this K is joints of legs. Iliad, nice. Sergey's on fire today. Coming for Esme's title, I think, of MVP. Nice, and people are writing knees for joints of legs. That definitely makes sense to me. Hair arrangements for short. Alexander also coming in with Iliad, nice. Question, do you guys solve crosswords when you're not with me? Are you here for the crossword or are you here for me? Someone writes late. What's that? Yeah, not on time. Wow, I didn't even see the clue. Yeah, good work. Late seems definitely right. And then Esme's writing do's for hair arrangements, like your hairdo. That was a little tricky. You see DOS, you think dos, like Spanish, two in Spanish. But yeah, do's is what's implied here. I sort of like that about crosswords, that the same string of letters can be clued in wildly different ways. Oh, we got more hair-related. Almost a sub-theme. So we got hairdresser's shop, salon. And, all right, only 2 squares left in this section. So what is 43 across? Locale on labels. Locale on labels. So when it says on labels, it means, like, you should actually picture, a food label. How would they write that indicate that something is locale on a food label? Nice, yeah. Strip mall is good for 10 down. It's a very nice entry. And state-run numbers game. Yeah, state-run numbers game has got to be the lotto, right? Like the lottery. And then LITE, light. So on a food label, if they want to indicate that it's low calorie, they might say light and spell it like this in this kind of marketing type way, right? Comment on strip mall. Crosswords, the longest entries in the puzzle are usually either the theme, the ones that aren't the theme, you tend to try to fill them with the most interesting phrases. This could be the phrase like, what would you rather uncover in a crossword puzzle, strip mall or assessment? I feel like the word strip mall is more exciting, it's evocative, it reminds you of times shopping as a teen. It's a very nice entry in a crossword puzzle. And Sally R. Stein worked hard to give us that, so thank you, Sally. Major malfunction, starting with an S. Wait, did we already have a major malfunction? Oh, minor error, okay, so not the same. And family reunion group, theater platform. Anyone here like theater? What's this one? Transmit by phone line. I'm not sure about that. We got stage for theater platform. I like that. Good work. Stall. Stall for major malfunction. Very plausibly. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Although, I'm trying to make sense of kit for family reunion group. Alexander coming in with stage as well. Nice work. Let's check the L here. Or maybe this G. Trot or gallop. So these seem to be referring to horses, right? Horses trot, horses gallop. So what are these examples of? And then we also have forgive as an absence. It's kind of tough, a little vague. If you're just joining, you want to help us out? Forgive as an absence, starting with an E. Not sure. Maybe in the meantime, we should go to this brand new section over here. New territory, young boy, 3 letters. Sergey writes, excuse me. I see. So forgive as an absence is like excuse? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, autocorrect. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't seeing that. That looks good, though. If you forgive an absence, you excuse it. Yeah, nice thinking. And X's are rare letters compared to something like an E or an S, so I always check them right away to see if it makes the cross make sense. Transmit by phone line. I'm still not quite seeing this. I'm not 100% on major malfunction as stall. the thing is, it fits the clue and it fits the entry, but the reason it's giving me pause is that family reunion group and kit I can't make sense of. Yeah. So if people have other ideas, maybe let's take these letters out just for now. It might, in fact, be stall, but let's just keep our options open. 27 across, we have young boy. And 35 across, without any warranty. Ah, fax. Anastasio coming in with fax. Transmit by phone line. Wow. I completely, yeah, I was blind to that. It makes sense. Yeah, to fax is to transmit by phone line. Nice work. Nice work. And so if that sort of confirmed, I mean, if fax is correct, then stall was wrong. Sergey's writing kid. Oh yeah, family reunion group. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess a kid could be in attendance at a family reunion. But this is also sort of troubling me because I wouldn't refer to kid as a group, you know? Maybe if the answer was kids, but I'm trying to be really literal about the... Oh, kid equals boy. Sorry, my mistake. We had the KE in here. Yeah, young boy, kid. Totally plausible. Gotcha. Ah, Alexander, gait. You must be talking about 41 down. Yeah, trot or gallop is like a horse's gait. Good work. Look what we can do when we work together. Should we look at 48 across, or is it too bold? We got almost nothing in the grid here. Citrus drink. And remember, this is one of those long ones, so it's probably pairing with our theme so far of sugar cubes and glass of milk, or things on a breakfast table. Has anyone else not had breakfast yet? I guess if you're in Romania, you've had breakfast. But it is 10:30 a.m. where I am. But that's what's cool about having a global stream. Everyone's from different places. Spreadsheet number for short. No idea what that is. Spreadsheet number? I really don't know. And without any warranty. Oh, nice. We got a lot of Romanians on chat today. Welcome. We have a rodeo rope. We got a lot of people joining. And if you're joining, tell me what the Ten Commandments mountain is. So I sure as heck don't know. Not that up on my Bible. Alexander writes as is. Okay, now I gotta find out. Without any warranty maybe? Is that what you mean? As is. Yeah, that makes sense. Oof. Nice spot. Yeah, good thinking. So if you sell something without any warranty, you're saying like you got to take that as is. You know, no returns, no complaints after the fact. That is coming as is without any warranty. Seems plausible to me. I like it. We got a spreadsheet number for short. We got 10 Commandments mountain. Someone must know this. This is trivia. Who's up on their biblical knowledge? And then 45 down. Where did blank wrong? How would you complete this blank? What do we think? Also, no one has told me if you solve crosswords on your free time or not. Do you only solve crosswords with me? I'm really curious. Do we have big crossword heads in the chat, or are these people, dabbling and seeing if it's for them? Anastasio comes in and Sergey at the same time with Sinai, Mount Sinai. Yeah, that sounds right. Awesome. Yeah, 44 across. Thank you. That should help with this section, right? Let's check this I. So where did I go wrong? That definitely seems to fit, right? I think the last few days, or the first few streams, we were solving puzzles where they would tell you if the answer was 2 words or not. So as is would have had a little parentheses, 2 words, and I go would have had the same. These ones are a little bit harder, and so they don't tell you. You have to figure out on your own where to parse it. Bonastasio only does the mini crossword. Yeah, there are a lot of people like that who love a mini. It's bite-sized, which is great. These are more of a commitment to sit down, or maybe you solve it throughout the day. I love a good mini as well. Prince William's mother. Which Prince William are we referring to here? Probably the English one. Still have no idea what spreadsheet number for short is. Does Esteban know? Sergei writing Diana, Alexander as well. Nice. Yeah, Princess Diana is Prince William's mother. Good work. What's happening here? Just waking up. And 27 is rodeo rope. Rodeo rope, huh? The thing is, for rodeo rope, I'm thinking like a lasso, right? Isn't that what they use in their rodeos? They swing that hoop over their head and they catch animals. Yeah, Sergey agrees, lasso, but that means that kid might be wrong. So let's check this clue again. Ah, young boy, okay. Kid was a reasonable guess, but it's not kid after all. It's looking like lad, right? And I guess, this is actually even more accurate to the clue because this specifies boy, and lad is typically a word used for boys, whereas kid is kind of a gender-neutral term. So they were actually kind of hinting us toward lad in retrospect. But sometimes you just got to course correct in a crossword. And someone writes, Alexander saying stat for spreadsheet number. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Good. Yeah, I wasn't seeing that. Just up. It's a weird looking word. And should we look at this long down one? Ethical norms. Hello, Moro. What are your crossword habits like? David Garcia? Ethical norms, STA with a bunch of blanks. Who's got it? I don't. But we have a lot of strange letters in this 48 across now. Okay, citrus drink. Someone's got this. Someone probably had it today. We have enough people in chat that someone, I am confident, drank this today. And while you guys mull over what your favorite citrus drink is, I'm going to dip my toe into this little corner down here. Except Sergey's got it just in time. Orange juice. Beautiful. Beautiful. We are really collecting our breakfast table here. I can picture it. You got a glass of milk, you got orange juice, you got sugar cubes. What's the next one going to be? We have one more theme answer. Cereal? Bowl of cereal? So we have ethical norms at 36 down. And all finished. 53 across, all finished. And maybe we can just check all of these across to see if anything clicks for anybody. Sergey writes standards. Yeah, ethical norms are standards. Nice. That wasn't obvious. Not to me, at least. Hi, Angie. Is this, which one do you mean? Yeah, Alexander also getting standards for ethical norms. Good work. Yeah, that wasn't clear to me. All finished looks like it might be done, right? Now that we have that D. It's very helpful to have that D. So all finished is done. And now we're kind of locked off from here. Andrew's writing doll. For which entry? All right, so we're going to look at all of these in a row and see if anything connects. Furniture that seats 3, ending in an A. Higher than, ending in an R. Homeowner's document, ending in a D. And hill building insects, ending in an S. All right, speed round. Who's getting the first one in? Who who's getting that special kudos? And Sergey again. I think you got the last special kudos. Good work. Good work. Yeah, I like ants for hill building insects. Right, an anthill. Homeowner's document. I'm not a homeowner, but surely there are some in the chat. Higher than. And we have 56 was furniture that seats 3. It's very specific. And Arkadium's asking, if you could teleport anywhere right now, where would you go? It's a nice question. Maybe Romania. Say hi to my friends. So Alexander's got over, which is looking like, yeah, I'm guessing you're saying 64 across. Over is higher than. That makes sense. Like if you're above something, if you're over it, you're higher than it. I like it. I love it. And then appliance for, oh, we got soda. What's soda? Not furniture that seats 3. But ginger ale or cola. Yeah, good. Ginger ale and cola are both sodas, definitely. Yeah, Arkadian would go to Mars. Oh, I didn't know that was an option. That's an awesome answer. I would definitely go to Mars. Maybe I'd start with the moon. Baby steps. One small step for a man. What shoes surround blank E blank T? And appliance for baking. Okay, we definitely have some bakers. Yeah, oven. And suddenly these are coming into view, right? The crosses really help. Arkadium saying we have some seats left on our spaceship to Mars. Who's joining? Let's see. Homeowner's document. That looks like a deed, right? And then furniture that seats 3. Crossing what shoes surround. Okay, so shoes surround your feet. Yeah, Alexander got it. So furniture that seats 3 is sofa. A couple days ago we had settee in the grid, Settee, and I didn't know what it was. And I was teased about it afterwards. Tooth's outer layer. En, and then a bunch of blanks. And then we got period since fast planes first took off. What does that mean? That is a mysterious clue, if I've ever seen one. Period since fast planes first took off. What? And it starts with a J? Someone help me out on that one. Ocean east of Florida. Jet lag. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, jet definitely makes sense talking about fast planes. Not quite understanding the clue. Yeah, Alexander agrees. Jet something. Jet definitely makes sense with the fast planes. And jet lag is a nice phrase and definitely fits, but... Sergey writing, yeah, ocean east of Florida, Atlanta, of course. Sorry, Atlanta. Atlantic, the Atlantic Ocean. Good. So we got a tooth's outer layer. And what is this? Group of women paid to putt, abbreviation. Okay, so putting, I'm thinking golf, right? So, what is the Women's Golf Association called? Anyone into golf here? Laura Valls, you into golf? Matthias, you into golf? Who are the group of women paid to putt? We're almost done here. This was a smooth solve. Oh, actually, wait, we have a blank right here. I totally missed this. Major malfunction crossing family reunion group. Ooh, who knows this letter? This is a strange looking pileup, but I think it's like a military term. Who's got this letter? Wow, we almost left a blank in the grid. I almost left a blank in the grid. I'll take responsibility for this one. And then we also have removes pencil marks. What is that? David Menendez. What does it mean to remove pencil marks? E and 5 blanks. Yeah, so Sergey writes, I think maybe erases is fits the clue slightly better because again this it's the present tense, so removes pencil marks is erases, like the verb form. Nice. Surf and blank, seafood and beef dinner. Anyone ever had this? And what do we have down here? We still have this tooth's outer layer. By the way, I haven't frozen today. I don't know if anyone who's been to the last few streams knows that I froze on TikTok every single time, but it seems like my new setup is working. I probably just jinxed it. I'm probably going to freeze right now. Cut off as branches. All right, this last section has given us some trouble. Oh, turf. Yeah, nice. Surf and turf. That's what they call a seafood and beef dinner. The surf is referring to the seafood, and the turf is referring to the beef, because turf is like land where the cows roam. Dinner course with lettuce. Crossing, what do we got? Lunge towards. Not sure what that one is. We are almost there. We're closing in, guys. Should we check out this last theme answer? Topping for pancakes. Yeah, Alexander's writing salad for the dinner course with lettuce. Love that. Definitely not a breakfast table item. Gil got salad as well. Nice work. And then, maple syrup. Andre coming in hot with the long answer. Maple syrup. That looks beautiful, right? It fits perfectly. And it's a topping for pancakes, but it suggests that jet lag might be wrong. So I'm going to keep jet in there because it works with the crosses, but let's delete the ones up to the A because maple syrup's just looking too good. And that is our complete breakfast table. You gotta love it. Sugar cubes, a glass of milk, orange juice, and maple syrup. Is this puzzle making anyone else hungry? Have I told you that I haven't had breakfast yet? Tooth's outer layer. Okay, so the M is helpful for this one, I think. I still have no idea what they're referring to here. Period since fast planes first took off. Oh wow. Alexander writes jet age. Oh my god, what an entry. Yeah, I think you're right. Because it's a period. It's like the era after, the jet age. It's like the era after fast planes began. Wow. Not a phrase I've ever used or maybe even seen, but it is kind of inferable from the clue. It's definitely an interesting 6-letter slot. Pat yourself on the back, Alexander. Sergey writing enamel for the tooth's outer layer. Good. That's got to be right. Frozen waffle brand. And no golfers have chimed in about the group of women paid to putt. Yeah, Ego. Good work, Esme. And normally I would see this LPG pile up and get concerned that there was an error because no words have this collection of letters in them. But since I'm told that this is an abbreviation, it's less concerning because abbreviations can just be strings of letters. So that's what I think is going on here. 72 across, blank year, 2024 or 2028? What do the years 2024 and 2028 have in common? We only got two, leap year, Andre and Esme, nice. Yeah, leap year. Exactly right. Leap years are those years that are where the number is divisible by 4. 2024 as a number is divisible by 4, and so it's a leap year. So LPGA, I guess the PGA is the Men's Golf Association, and LPGA is the women's group. And cut off as branches is to lop off. Makes sense. Always good hygiene to check our crosses. But I think we're in good shape. Lunge towards. Fly something? Interesting. And, Alexander writes not always by 4. Yeah, I think you're right, because the year 2000 is not a leap year, I believe. There's some strange rules. If it's divisible by 100, then it's not. Then you skip a leap year. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Keeping me honest. Person dining, starting with an E. Flair for fashion. And we still don't have this letter. Someone knows this. Someone knows this term. Major malfunction. Crossing family reunion group. It's one letter. Okay, Andre's writing eater for person dining. Yeah, one who eats is an eater. Oops. Good job. And then we got flair for fashion is style. Nice job, Esme. And what do we have? Let's always check our crosses. So to lunge towards is to fly at. Showily imitative. That's a nice clue for Artie. Fencing contest is a duel. And pre-K is school for toddlers. Nice. And I got a bunch of people chiming in. MKSF Bird Up is saying snafu for 31 down. And missing this letter was almost a major snafu on my part. So I think this is an appropriate last letter to put into the grid. Moment of truth. Will we get the confetti? Yeah, nice. Nice job, everyone. Good work. Good work. Pat yourselves on the back. Big celebration. This was a nice, pleasant puzzle. Not too hard, but some interesting clues, some interesting entries. I like the theme. We got our whole breakfast table spread out in front of us. And I think we learned some things along the way. I'm still learning about leap years. You skip for every 100th year, but you don't skip for the 400 years. And I think entry of the day has got to be jet age, because that is just a wild use of 6 letters. I guess we are all living in the jet age. I always have fun doing these. Thank you for your help. Pat yourselves on the back. And join us again tomorrow. We're here every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time in the U.S. And we'll have more puzzles, more fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you then.